Welcome to another edition of the Sports One. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a Wednesday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Happy to be here for sure. Big old hump day. First hump day of the year, dude, which is great to hear that. And yeah, a bit of a lull, I guess, last night. Not many sports going on. Obviously, some hockey games in hand. Other than that, it wasn't the Rangers, So
yeah, and then the Fox IR news definitely caught me off guard.
That sucked. Yeah, that was bad. Bad news.
But I'm not kidding. I know we were just talking about this, but the Lou Malnati's.
Malnati's, dude.
I feel like it looks like the ads on Facebook. Now you're gonna get a ton of them.
Definitely talking about it. Yeah.
But it just looks sick. At the time, do you remember? I know you were saying Giordano's no good.
I'm trying to think which one. Yeah, I think Malnati's was the not so good one.
Really? Oh, so it was Giordano's that was better.
I kind of forget now. My mother would know. She's in the house right now.
Something about the salt intake.
No. It wasn't about the salt intake. It was just like. It was just an absolute fucking mess of a pie.
Oh, right.
It was just
then especially 50 minutes in the oven, comes in hot, burn the root of your mouth.
Exactly, dude. Like, I think just one other pie was just way more buttoned up, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we'll see. As I'm getting a phone call. This is my mother. All right, hold on. Stand by. We're going to get this all cleared up, dude, momentarily. Let's see. Hello, Mom.
Aunt.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mary. Happy New Year,
guys. Happy New Year to you too, Brian.
Wow.
What's going on? It's been a while since I've talked to you, at
all.
At all.
Voice
not
to
for the
voice.
comments. Not for the
Yeah.
comments. Not for the comments. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Busy time.
Yes.
for
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just getting ready to go to work. I'm going in a little late, so I heard you guys talking about Chicago pizza.
That's right.
So what do we got? What's the
clear this up
insight?
So the first, when we were going to Chicago, I want you to know that I researched the pizza really in depth. And it came down to the best pizzas were Gino's and Malnati's. And it just so happened the day we got there, our hotel was literally steps away from Gino's. So we said, all right, we'll go there first. It was a really nice place. Remember, Aunt?
Oh, yes, I do remember.
It was a beautiful place. We were very excited. We sat outside. It was a huge place. The pizza comes. The pizza was like the worst pizza we ever tasted.
And this was Malnati's.
No, this is
Gino's.
Gino's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gino's was rated one of the best.
Okay.
But
and what was the issue there?
Well, picture the cheese is in the bottom of the pie,
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't even it was about an inch of mozzarella, an inch. So when you bit it, you got this wad of cheese in your mouth, and it wasn't that good. The sauce wasn't good. Am I correct, Anthony?
No, yes, you are correct. I do remember. I didn't remember if it was Gino's or Malnati's, which one was good or not. But I do remember having that bad experience. We gave the leftovers to the homeless guy in the corner.
Yeah. They gave us the pie. We didn't even finish the first piece. We had the whole pie.
Didn't finish.
So then when we were walking, we see these homeless guys, and this homeless guy is walking. He goes, "Hey, today's my friend's birthday." I said, "Hey, give him the pizza." They were so happy. So they,
So I guess we didn't go to Giordano's. We went to Lou Malnati's.
And you liked
we went to Gino. we went to Gino's was gross. Then we went to Malnati's, and that was
really good.
That was like a total 100% difference.
Like just the pictures right now. I mean, it's looking amazing.
Yeah, the crust looks like well done almost.
You know, and I'm almost tempted to order it.
Crispy. Yeah, you can order it here from Chicago.
That's what Brian was talking about.
What are the chances, though, that it's just like, I don't know,
good
80% of what you would get at the restaurant?
Sure it is. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I would assume that maybe it comes frozen and you put it in the.
Oh, yeah, that's what it does. No, I just saw a couple quick comments about it, and they were like, "Oh, it's not the same. It's so good, but it's not the same." But which, I mean, obviously, I mean, it's not. Yeah.
You don't have a 600-degree pizza oven at home, so that's the difference.
True.
But I'm sure it's still delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I honestly might do it. Honestly, just because, like, I don't know the next time I'll be in Chicago. Even though it would be nice to catch a Blackhawks game once Bedard's back.
That is true. But you can get
Chicago's awesome for a weekend trip. It's awesome.
No, we had a great time there.
Yeah,
great time.
No, and I was saying before, my sister went to Northwestern for grad school, so I was out there probably 5 or 6 times.
Oh, so you know it then?
Yeah. No, Wrigley was great.
Oh wow, dude.
Yeah, it was a good time.
You can get 2 thin crust pizzas and 5 deep dish pizzas, $135 with shipping. That's pretty good deal.
Not bad.
Right? It's not bad at all.
Is it the full deep? Because that just like
it says 5 deep dish.
View details. View details. Though. I guarantee they're mini pies because they're charging so much more.
Yeah, but wait.
Go on the drop down on the deep dish. Huh?
I'm just letting you. The pizza's still not going to be as good as New York. I'm sorry.
Oh well, yeah. I know it won't be as good as Connecticut, New York, maybe, but.
The deep dish, I thought, no, it's thin crust pizza. I wouldn't even buy there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want the thin crust. But but Tony, don't you think something's sketchy with that?
Something sketchy because two deep dish
is
pizzas
$76,
$77 with shipping.
And then you multiply that by 2, that'd be 4. That's 150 plus. They're throwing.
Yeah, but I guess 6 deep dish pizzas are 140.
Yeah.
So I guess that deal does make sense.
It's
2
not
thin,
really
5
bad
deep, 135.
You can't eat as many as those slices either, so you can feed more people.
You gotta have a party.
No, this is one of those. Like, what do you think's easier, finishing that or the Sicilian?
I think honestly the Sicilian.
Really? This is
definitely.
Yeah, no, I do think this is.
I still can't believe the Sicilian you couldn't do. Can you not believe that, Mary? He couldn't just take it down. I mean, I was a little disappointed, to be honest.
Oh my goodness!
What?
No,
the
you talking about the Sicilian challenge? Remember I was telling you that we had a whole Sicilian pie.
I mean, you've seen him eat, right? I mean, he should be able to take it down.
Yeah, but it was Sicilian in Connecticut.
Yeah,
Sicilian in Connecticut. Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, it's a Connecticut thing. Okay.
You can get a heart-shaped pie, dude, for Valentine's Day.
There you go.
How about that?
There you go.
Oh, with the chocolate chip cookie thing, too. Oh, wow. Okay.
Joe and Pat's makes heart-shaped pies.
Heart-shaped chocolate chip cookie.
Oh,
yeah, that
looks good. That looks good. Wait, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever had Joe and Pat's, have I?
I don't think so, dude.
No,
you have not.
And that's your favorite pizza place?
I would say that's my top favorite. It's tough to really choose, but probably. Drink the sauce, dude.
Oh my! And what's the go-to cheese or?
Oh yeah, of course, obviously cheese.
Yeah. What about for you, Mary?
What?
What's your favorite way to have the pizza from Joe and Pat's? Plain or?
Oh, it's Joe and Pat's with the pepperoni.
Pepperoni, yes.
Dude,
come on,
pepperoni
that's better
is
than
so
plain.
Good. Stop it.
No.
But no, I like plain the best, dude.
Well, I can't believe.
But I will say though, their pepperoni is the best though, by far, because they have they cut thin and it's crispy.
I still just don't get it though. Like, what is the reason if you had to give me something
like for cheese?
Like why that? Like you're describing that sounds so good. Why would it be better if you take the pepperoni off the pizza?
Because it is just better.
I can keep it simple.
Yes, I guess I do like to keep it simple.
Yeah,
but also I don't know. I can have more of it. I don't know
because you could have more of it.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, he can eat a whole pie of Joe.
Oh, easily.
I like the pepperoni. Come on, that's a little appetizer. That shouldn't change things, Tony. Get out of here.
But come on.
But you're right. But the problem is when you're eating the pepperoni, you kind of get a little over it after a few slices.
Spicy.
Yeah.
The spice.
It's extra spicy.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, I'll have to try that next time.
Yes, next time.
When are you coming over?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, we'll have to figure something out.
Summer.
Yeah, maybe.
Summertime.
Summer. You
Yeah.
mean when you come to work and it's a whirlwind and you
Oh, right.
I mean, you never
right.
know. I mean, we can figure something else out, tie it into something, some type of sporting event or something, right?
Something, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe
or
Met game.
AC.
Met game.
AC.
Met game.
AC.
Met game. Oh,
Oh, man.
all right.
Met
Yeah.
Stadium is nice.
It is very nice. Way nicer than Yankee Stadium. But that's a conversation for another time, I think, Mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, anytime you want to know about pizza, you call me.
You're our person for that. Absolutely, Mary. And thank you for the insight. And hope you have a great day.
Yeah, bye, Mom.
And order the Malnati's.
All right.
Bye,
All
guys.
right. I might have to do
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Great call from your mother, obviously.
Classic, dude. So I guess we never went to Giordano's.
Yeah.
That makes more sense to me now that I'm remembering.
I'm just like ready for some Chicago pizza. And like I know this stuff is better, but I think it's just something I like just something different, Tony. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Something different.
Just
You know,
just
mixing it up
once.
a little
Like,
bit. Yeah,
like
just try it
after a
out,
couple
dude.
times, okay, now back to normal, we'll go to normal places. But just for now, because it's been so long.
Do you think like a Chicago joint could ever survive around here?
Yeah, I think so.
so,
But
too.
it has to be everything like
Good.
Yeah.
And I feel
buttoned
like
up.
maybe like even only pizza too, like nothing,
Yeah.
right? Like just to be that your bread and butter style pizza,
Yeah.
like you said.
How about no
buttoned up.
toppings? Outlawed.
Really, you would want that?
You would.
Oh
Which
my
I'm still
God.
not understanding it. I'm not
I'm
gonna lie.
not saying outlaw the toppings. I just, God forbid, like I want a plain slice.
We could, if anybody could just like, we're gonna read the comments right now, but also if anybody could just add, do they see any sense in what Tony's saying? Like, does anybody think cheese pizza is better than whatever your favorite topping is? I'm interested to see what everyone has to say about that. but what do we got?
We got Matthew Gabriel here saying, "Sco boys."
Many
What's up, Matthew? Dude, hope you're doing all right. Josh B says, "Yo, what up, fam?"
Yo, what up, Josh B?
Good morning, John Pollock. It's that time again. He
Yes,
says.
sir. Yes, sir.
He says, "What's up to Josh B?" Josh B says, "What's up back?" John Pollock says, "My favorite guy." Wow. And he says, "Damn, I love this show." Josh B talking about the Chicago style pizza, saying it's more like a casserole. That it is.
It does seem like that.
Yeah. Ernie with the year.
Ear.
John Pollock with the year. Chief with the
9.
He says, "I'm just here so I don't get fined." Wow, dude.
There he is.
And then Josh B, of course. Brian can't be wrong again.
this
LMAO,
is
the
funny.
pizza.
No, this is funny though. This is really funny because obviously the person who can't be wrong is right there.
Wow.
That would be Josh B. And also, it's all good fun, but there's nobody that he enjoys giving a tougher time than me. Mark that one down. Huh? Chop
Absolutely.
that up.
Absolutely. John Pollock says no find here. Not sure.
No, about the fines with
to be
Chief.
there. Yep.
Yep.
Ernie says Chicago makes pie, not pizza. Yeah, dude. I mean, it is obviously very different. Chief says it was. If that was true, then I would have gotten my trivia prize by now. It's been 3 years. Sure seems like a fine.
Let's get him a Lou Malnati's.
What is it?
No, I don't know. He answered some trivia question at the Horseshoe. We're supposed to send us something. So I remember it.
Oh,
It was in the
really,
beginning
dude?
stages.
Oh,
Yes, I don't
no,
know what the
dude.
prize was supposed to be.
Wasn't it like for a shot? I thought it was like for a drink at the bar.
No, but I
wasn't
think
it?
maybe because we couldn't do that, there was something else.
Oh,
I
we
don't
could do
know
something
what we
else.
said. Maybe he could tell us.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
no, definitely say something,
Yeah.
Chief, because we can definitely iron that out. Squash that beef or whatever they say. Pizza without pepperoni isn't pizza at all. He says, "All right, Chief, then fucking don't mention the prize. All right, then don't at all. All right, dude." Josh B says, "Sign me up for that pizza." Joan Pats, you judge a pizza place based off their plain pie, says Josh B. LMAO, and then Ernie also says, "Plain is always the way to go for a base."
A base meaning like you're having 20 beers? Like I don't understand. What does he mean a base?
No, like it's just a good go-to.
And
Like,
also
no frills.
I don't necessarily believe like you need to just try the cheese. Like if you get pepperoni, the cheese is it's underneath the pepperoni.
See, I feel
So it
like
would be the same thing.
Josh B and Ernie don't know like the plain pizza in Connecticut. A lot of places are tasteless. So like people do feel the need to put toppings on all the time. The plain isn't as good here. You walk into any old shop, you know, in the city, you get a plain slice. There's worlds of flavor going on there. So that's what I have to say about that, Brian.
And I just want to let everybody know he wasn't going to tell you, but Tony had like 10 drinks before the show started, so he doesn't know what he's talking about. Anyway, Chief is crying right now. And then if you're playing, I don't know what time you're. I would say though, for the most part, I can't say I have ever liked, and it could be from Joe and Pat's, it could be from Lou Malinotti's. I can't say that I ever thought, oh my God, I want a cheese pizza over like a pepperoni, a bacon. I've just never thought that. And I've had pizza all over the country, Tony. So before you start with Connecticut, no. That's not the case. And then what do we got here?
Chief trying to shed some light here. I truly do not know or have no idea what the prize was supposed to be. I got told to DM you guys on Instagram with my address. It's been 3 years. Not even sure you guys read it, LOL. All right. Well, I would say DM us your address.
Yes.
I guess we'll send you something. I don't know.
There's something
Velvet
here.
llama at the very least, right?
Send him a case. Come on.
I'm a case.
No, because he needs to start drinking for when we go to the Devils game.
Yeah,
he's saying, "Oh, I can do it, dude." Like, come on, Chief. You're not 90.
I mean, how could you not be drinking last night watching that game? I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, that was pretty rough, Chief. Huh? Or drinking when Kev Dew was trying to argue that the Cowboys were more of a joke than the Raiders.
Was that right?
Yeah.
How'd that
So
go?
maybe Kev Dew was drinking. No, I think I'll fucking knock him out. No. But see, that's the thing. I think he was getting that tight because then he kind of disappeared from the conversation.
That's too bad.
I don't know. I mean, you know what I mean? How's that a question? I mean, the Raiders, like, I mean, are you kidding me?
Josh B loves the impressions.
With the impressions. And actually, that's he texted me. So he said, I'll fucking knock him out. As you would imagine, because I would have no idea how to this. He clipped that up, sent it to me. And then when he sent it to me, he said, like, at work, replaying it over and over, cracking up to himself, one of his funniest shorts of all time. So, so that was obviously hilarious. But let's go now to the world of the National Football League.
This kid is special, man. You didn't think to do that.
Gonna run for it. He got it. And there he goes. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL. Throws intercepted by Surtain. Nobody's gonna catch him. Jones through the end zone. Touchdown. Quincy Williams leveling Murray. There he goes. Jamar Chase. Not yet. Touchdown Bengals. Stafford. Williams. What a hit by Buda Baker. Buda Baker just saved a touchdown.
This NFL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Mezcal Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno, Tony. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama.
We're going to phone call.
No, that was just spam. But remind me again, was it just the emphasis on the jalapeno yesterday? That's why I said Tony jalapeno. But you mentioned something about the way I said it yesterday, I feel like.
Did I?
Yeah.
Something you said yesterday that was like, it must have been that.
Okay. Gotcha.
Something got me going.
What is Chief saying? What's Chief saying?
Chief is saying here, I'm sorry, but the only people that prefer pizza with no toppings are sociopaths. I said what I said. Sorry, not sorry.
And if I had it in front of me, you would hear the ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, but you don't have it.
Sick, dude. I mean, I'm sure YouTube, I can find it.
Yeah. And then he says, I just love breaking balls about it. Getting to be family with you guys is more of a prize I ever could need, gentlemen. What a nice guy.
Yes.
I mean, oh my goodness.
Walter Payton Man of the Year candidate right there.
And he said, I didn't say I couldn't drink anymore. I just said I did my hard drinking days in my 20s. I can still rock with the best of them. All right, well, Seb, it's been a long time since your 20s.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to need to start drinking if the Devils are going to play like that against the Rangers.
That's right. And then Ernie says, stop it, LMAO, probably to Chief, I would imagine, with the toppings.
Yes.
And then Josh B says, so now Baltimore is probably the best place for a coach to go. Interesting take there. And Harbaugh is the best free agent coach out there. How does this make sense with the laughing emojis?
and then saying, I wish the Jets
had that problem.
So obviously, that's a good segue. This happened obviously after we were done yesterday, but Harbaugh let go by the Ravens after 18 seasons, the disappointing 8-9 finish. But I mean, the reality was, I believe they had not had, and this is some years where they had a bye of the first round, especially the old playoff format, a postseason with multiple playoff wins since they won the Super Bowl against San Francisco, the 2011 season, which was a long time ago. Me and Matt still in college watching the second half.
Very nice.
I went to some party, second half.
Really?
Took it back dorms. And it was a great ending.
Back door.
Just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So kind of was actually, because if you think about it, I think San Francisco was leading, and then the power outage. And then they tried to go Crabtree corner of the end zone. See you later. And then we got Jay, who looks like he just hit the bong, huh?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if he's trying to be like funny or if this was supposed to say Jets instead of Mets. I don't know. This is breaking news. Harbaugh will not be the coach of the Mets.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jay. It's not funny. I'm sorry.
I don't know, Jay.
I'm sorry.
I hope you're doing well, Jay. I haven't talked to you in a while, dude. Hope everything's all right over there. Chief says the Devils were a disgrace last night to the fucking Islanders. Nonetheless,
I have to say, I'm surprised Goon didn't lead off the comments with that. Huh?
Yeah, honestly, right?
Where are you?
And then he says Jimmy H. Chief says this is about to get effing paid.
Yeah. So I mean, a couple things here. I mean, first, we had already really talked about this, yesterday, but just with alluding to, we were thinking, to the fact that they might want to move on, things getting a little stale, lack of postseason success,
That's
the
right.
tension with Lamar. I mean, now that it's done, I mean, for Baltimore, do you think it was the right move?
I guess so, right? I mean, it seems like from what I've heard anyway, is that there wasn't necessarily a problem between him and Lamar. It was Lamar and the OC, right?
Well,
and then Harbaugh didn't want to get rid of the OC.
Well, which I think, yes, exactly. And they wanted to get rid of the DC. I guess he didn't want to do that. And I don't know if that was during the season or this was something that they said after the season. But I would think, even if it's indirectly, that must have created some tension.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But overall, I would say, and I don't know how you feel, but I do like the move for Baltimore because Lamar, I think, is going to turn 29 this upcoming season. And I feel like, why not? And I don't know who that coach will be, but just get a top offensive mind. And technically, you could get a defensive coach and then, bring in, a highly touted offensive coordinator. But just to see Lamar kind of, just in a different offense, somebody, like a Ben Johnson at the helm. And we had talked about this the other day. I didn't realize, so I was thinking back to the initial Derrick Henry contract, which, actually Chiefs Cowboys got a lot of flack for not pursuing. Originally it was 2 for $16, but last year he signed an extension, 2 for $30. So 2 more years with Baltimore. Derrick Henry, you would think that'll take him to the end of his career. So this is a very attractive job for prospective head coaches because you come in there, got Derrick Henry for 2 more years. Lamar's still in his prime. I mean, obviously some adjustments to make on defense, but I just think really good ownership, as well. I think a good, general manager and Eric DaCosta. But I mean, overall though, you think, the right move for Baltimore, despite already, they said within 45 minutes, 7 teams interested in Harbaugh, even some that still have their coach at this moment. That was the report from his agent.
Yeah, no, it is pretty interesting, the way Josh B put it. It's like, Harbaugh is probably going to be the most sought after coach right now. And Baltimore seems to be a great landing spot for any coach. But no, I guess it does seem like the right move. I mean, if things are stale, I understand you look at, Harbaugh's overall record, which is like 180 and 120 or something like that. Obviously the guy has had, major success, like, great seasons along. How many seasons was he at with Baltimore? 15, 18. I think it's the right time to move on, it seems. You think of the last couple of years and some of like the crazy collapses you've seen Baltimore go through, the fourth quarter blowouts, the second half of the season blowouts. You think of the missed kick. You think of Mark Andrews dropping that 2-point conversion against Buffalo last year, like that, which was, in his hands. I mean, they've had some pretty like gut-wrenching losses. So, it does seem like, you put any offensive mind in there, with the tools that they have, Flowers, Henry, Lamar, obviously, like any competent coach could do well. So I think they'll be fine. And obviously for Harbaugh, I mean, he's going to have, like as you already alluded to, a bunch of different places to go to. So I feel like it was a good part for both parties.
Yeah. I think it was something that had to happen. And by the way, Harbaugh 180 and 113, and his playoff record was 13-11. But like we said, he had the last time with the double digits wins, and actually really his entire tenure, only 2 of the 18 seasons, he had more than one playoff victory. Obviously made the playoffs a lot, but the point being, that there was just the one run.
Right.
And I always thought that run was interesting. I've talked about this many times. And I know, too, that was at the beginning of his tenure. But still, if you go from 08, I mean, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis score their prime. I thought that 2012 team was actually one of the worst in terms of their defense because Reed and Lewis were getting old. And Lewis would go on to retire. Reed would go to the Jets. So we know how that ends up. He might as well have just retired on the spot. But just how that playoff run came together. So just kind of interesting. Truly an end of an era. What were we going to say?
I was saying, what do you think about Ernie saying Lamar is not going to win a ring, LMAO, no matter the coach?
See, this is interesting because it's hard to like argue that in a sense, just because I've always thought Lamar, 2-minute drill, no timeouts, maybe a quarterback spy on, can he win it with his arm? We haven't really seen that, especially in the playoffs. But I mean, I think a lot of times we focus so much on this quarterback can win a Super Bowl, this quarterback can't. I mean, I think it's all circumstantial. But I would say, and obviously we're assuming that Lamar is going to stay with the Ravens. For that to happen, you got Derrick Henry, which is great, but that defense needs to go back to being the bullies of Baltimore and being a top 3 unit. That's how you get to the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl with Lamar. That defense was atrocious this year. And really, I thought the last couple of years was a shell of itself. So I think that's the key. Lamar can figure out the offense. But that's just my thought there. So it's going to be interesting. And I kind of want to actually see what they're saying just in terms of prospective Baltimore head coaches, because I haven't really heard much on that.
Me neither.
Let's see here. So some prospective Baltimore head coaches. Let's see what we got here. So I mean, I don't know if we really want to go by AI, but they're mentioning Flores, Jesse Minter, 2 defensive coordinators, Cliff Kingsbury, who just got fired yesterday from the Commanders, Clint Kubiak, son of Gary, who won a Super Bowl with Denver, Mike LaFleur, who was actually the Jets offensive coordinator with Zach Wilson, but has rebounded his image under Sean McVay, or somebody like Kevin Stefanski. So those are all interesting names. It is interesting too. Like you could go defensive, and then bring in,
a good OC.
A good OC. I like Stefanski too. I think Harbaugh is going to be the number 1 sought guy in this cycle, but I think whoever gets Stefanski gets a great coach and also somebody that I think you could keep for a while. I mean, he's only 45 years old. Harbaugh, they're saying maybe a 10-year shelf life. He's 63. So it's really going to be interesting what they decide to do. What else we got here?
We have a few comments here. Let's see. Jay says, and you guys are hilarious, saying facetiously. Thanks, Thanks, Jay. You see that genuinely, actually.
No.
Chief says Jimmy is amazing, but they need a change there, no different than Pittsburgh. And he says, could you imagine Tomlin in Baltimore and Jimmy H in Pittsburgh?
And that's something interesting.
Wild.
And I know we've had this conversation, but I don't think, first of all, that Tomlin's going to go anywhere. And I just can't necessarily point to Tomlin as to the reason why they haven't won a Super Bowl or even won a playoff game in 10 years.
Right.
I just feel like it's really been management with how they've went about the quarterback position.
Yeah,
And this
roster,
year, I think
yeah.
they actually probably did the best in terms of like just like a plug and play situation. But I think the problem is the defense hasn't been as good. But I don't know. You tell me, Tony. I know because I feel like it was like Big Ben at the tail end. I mean, you squeezed everything you could, but they were never really like a team that was supposed to win a Super Bowl in those later years, right? I mean, I just don't see if you're Pittsburgh, what would be the motivation to get rid of Mike Tomlin other than if he says he doesn't want to be there?
No, you're totally right. I mean, it doesn't seem like, again, given the head coach openings, I mean, that's not going to be the most touted place to go to, you know? But yeah. I mean, I do think, you know, Tomlin still will be a good coach there, of course, if they have the right pieces around for him to coach. But again, I mean, that's been the problem in the past. So
yeah, and I wonder too if Rodgers is going to go one more year. I mean, obviously, we'll see what he looks like Monday night against the Texans.
I think he would.
But I think this is where you could do something smart, where you draft a quarterback, you know, bring back Rodgers so he can kind of learn underneath him, and then just build up that defense. But,
basically, what Green Bay did with Jordan Love, is what you're
right?
saying.
Except you're only going to have 1 year instead of 3, but better than nothing. Yeah. What else is Ernie saying here?
Ernie says they'll never going to be the best team in the AFC. He says in reference to the Ravens.
Yes.
And then he says he's stuck in a conference that he has to beat too many better teams or QBs to get there. Mahomes, Allen, now the younger guys like May, Lawrence. I guess these things is not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, it's tough to argue. He's had a lot of chances so far. But yeah, I want to see the 2-minute drill. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, what are your thoughts on what he's saying, Tony? I mean, do you agree with that?
I mean, the competition is definitely pretty fierce, but again, I mean,
Mahomes didn't even make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, and again, I feel like if you just kind of like what Brian is saying, if you have that better defense, that Baltimore defense, I mean, that is going to get you through games, you know, because not really as much as, you know, of the QB matchup that I feel like is as important, you know. I mean, according to Brian, you know, I think Jalen Hurts is one of the worst quarterbacks in the league, right, dude?
Yeah, I don't think he's one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. No, but I think he's 8, 9,
right, that's what I mean.
2 or 3.
You know, you could put a good team around a great quarterback, and you can win the Super Bowl. So I think anything is possible if the timing is right. Again, I mean, look like Josh. I mean, I guess you can compare him to Josh Allen. Sure. I mean, that guy obviously has not seen the Super Bowl. I mean, because he's had some tough competition. But again, like this seems like a year where, maybe the stars are perfectly aligning. Some of the obstacles in front of him are younger guys. So I don't know. I wouldn't rule Lamar out of a ring, no matter what team he's on. Right. You know, especially if he's going to be sticking around and Baltimore still doubling down on him yet again, which they always have.
Yeah.
So I feel like his chance may come along. How old is he now? 29?
29.
29.
And I think too, I mean, if you just, you know, get like I said, a strong offensive coordinator or offensive minded head coach. I mean, if you actually, and I know we say this and you look at the numbers, I mean, Derrick Henry ran for 1,500 yards, but especially in the playoffs, like just make sure those playoff games, Derrick Henry is getting 30 carries. I mean, I think that's the biggest indictment on the Harbaugh than anything.
That was it.
You know, so that's going to be interesting. And while we're talking Harbaugh, you know, a lot of talk, you know, Dave, I mean, basically already putting up a banner of Harbaugh in his room. What do you think about that, Harbaugh to the Giants? Do you like that pairing?
I mean, I do like that pairing, and I guess maybe these words are coming from Dave, I suppose, so maybe he's biased, but it seems like John Harbaugh really likes Jackson Dart, so
those are the reports.
And it apparently seems like he may be having dinner with somebody this weekend or something over there, so I would imagine that the fit would be good, and Giants fans should be leaping in rejoice.
Yeah, no, I think so too, and it's interesting because I feel like whether it's NBA or MLB, you know, we kind of minimize the importance of the coach, of the manager, but I think it is just so imperative in the NFL, especially if you're going through tough times like the Giants are. I mean, let's face it, they really haven't had a strong head coach since Tom Coughlin. I mean, and that was a long time ago, over 10 years ago. So that's the thing. That's why I think this is so important. And then people were talking about, well, you want Harbaugh so bad, but how did it end in Baltimore? You say he's a good leader of men, but what happened in the locker room, man? This and that. But I just think there's a difference between, you know, constantly having coaches that are coordinators, that are over their head, that are just overworked, versus bringing a guy who's been there, done that before. Also is excited about the quarterback. And I think excited too to kind of prove some people wrong that he's still in this. He could still do it.
Oh yeah. How about just a fresh start for Harbaugh? You know,
right.
Like that's like people were like, oh wow, yeah. Like look at the problems that were in Baltimore. He's there for 18 years. You know, like of course there's gonna be some problems eventually at some point. Like this guy's gonna have a fresh start new, and you know, like it could be totally new guy.
Yeah. So I think that's what's so important. And I wish the Jets would fire Aaron Glenn because I feel like that's what they need. So also in general, too, I think we're going to see way more retread hires this cycle than we have in the past. And I know there's examples of guys having success, like Ben Johnson of recent memory that were first-time head coaches. But I just think, just off the rip, Harbaugh's getting a job. You would imagine Stefanski's getting a job, and it seems like Mike McCarthy's getting a job. So that's 3 coaches right there that are going to be brought back, and I think that's great. And maybe the pendulum, Tony, is finally swinging where teams are realizing that it's not always, just go hire the best coordinator, that you need a coach with a presence to stabilize the organization.
Yeah, no, I think you're totally right there.
So it's going to be interesting to see how the chips fall. But yes, supposedly Giants are number 1 on his list, according to reports.
Do you think that like Harbaugh is going to be waiting out any teams? You think? Because people are talking about like be worried about Tampa, like be worried if get like a first round like Pittsburgh Texans lose, watch out for them.
No, Texans are not. D'Amico Ryans isn't going anywhere. But unless you're even in Pittsburgh, no. Pittsburgh, like I said, Pittsburgh is not getting rid of Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
It would be if he decided to step away. So no, I think he's gonna go full in on this. Yeah, and I think it's just something different too. It's New York, even though technically, it's New Jersey. But I just think a young quarterback, this is exciting for coaches. You know what I mean? So yeah, I kind of think I just don't see the reason to go anywhere. Even want to go to Atlanta, but you don't even know who your quarterback is. You don't have a first round pick. It just seems like despite such a bad record this year, there actually is a lot of talent on this Giants team.
So you're Dave.
Yeah.
Already
definitely.
Put the banner up. That's all right.
Yeah. So, it's going to be interesting to see, if that domino falls, then is like Stefanski the next guy that people are talking about. But Chokri was texting me. Obviously, he's been Steeler fan for a long time, and he said that he hopes that he doesn't land in Baltimore or in the AFC North. Obviously, can't land in Cleveland because he's just there. But that he thinks he's a really good coach. I agree too. I think Cleveland just kills coaches. So we'll see what happens. Also, there was some coordinator news. I mentioned Kingsbury and Joe Witt. So the OCDC of the Commanders last year, 1 year removed from making the NFC title game, a miraculous run. And I was surprised, specifically Kingsbury. I know the Commanders' defense sucked this year, but like Daniels was hurt most of the year. He did such great things, and supposedly he's not happy that they made this decision. And I know Cliff Kingsbury, had a losing record with Patrick Mahomes at Texas Tech, and things didn't work out with Murray in Arizona. But I think as a coordinator, I think he's great, and I think like that's a guy that like the Jets should hire. Like he's probably not going to want to go there. He'll probably get better opportunities.
Right.
But I just think in terms of like I made the comparison to JD yesterday. I think he's like Josh McDaniels, where he's just very good at moving things around offensively, creativeness. Yeah, I was surprised that they did that.
And you said Daniels is tight.
Yeah, that they did that because they had a lot of success. How do you go by this year? It's 1 year. Like I said, I understand the DC getting fired, but I was surprised about that. But maybe there's stuff behind the scenes. Who knows? And speaking of coordinators, the Lions firing their offensive coordinator, John Morton. Obviously, he was neutered halfway through the season. Campbell taking over play calling duties. So that is not a surprise, but I would imagine he's going to bring in a new offensive coordinator. Maybe Kingsbury there too. That's it. That'll be a huge
get. Yeah.
Or do they go back to Jim Bob Cooter, who was their OC a couple years back? It's funny. I just think of him because Buck would always like overemphasize Jim Bob Cooter. I don't even think he's an offensive coordinator anymore right now. It's Cooter. Yeah, well, that's the guy here.
This is the guy.
Offensive coordinator of the Colts.
There we go.
I don't know if
Cooter.
they go staff changes, Steichen, right? On the hot seat. Who knows?
Sure. He
He's
was
only 41. Wow.
only
Wait, go to
41.
the Wikipedia page. I'm just curious. What year was he the Lions offensive coordinator?
2014, quarterbacks coach. OC was 16 to 18.
16 to 18. Wow. So that was 10 years ago. We're
Approaching. Yeah, that's right, dude. He was a running backs coach for the Jets too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So interesting stuff. What did Goon say here?
He's raving about the Islanders, of course. He says, I missed the hockey section. No, you didn't. But are we ready to crown the New York Islanders? Take it easy. He says 8-0 against the fraudulent Devils, which is pretty.
Was it? Oh, I thought it was 9.
It was 9-0.
Yeah.
But is he saying 8-0 like in the past like couple
We'd have to
seasons?
look
Like
it
I don't know. Unless
Yeah.
he's just maybe he didn't watch the game. I don't know. Hot take for the Giants. He says, I want a player's coach to coach Dart. I don't want someone like John Harbaugh. He says, hot take. I want Phillip Rivers, someone like Sirianni.
Well, I would say it's not a hot take. It's a cold take.
Oh yeah, you think so?
I don't
Yeah.
know, but like we said, I just think the Giants need stability. They need a
Experience.
coach. Think
Yeah.
about the coaches that they've had since Coughlin. Pat Shurmur,
Mhm.
Ben McAdoo, Joe Judge, Brian Dable. Have any of those guys came close to getting a head coaching job again?
No.
I mean, what are we talking about?
What are
You know
we talking
You
about?
need a veteran presence.
Yes, he says listening to you guys, us, and Fortunate Son at the same time hits different.
Fortunate
he says
son,
Song, John Fogerty, Creedence Clearwater, no,
Jeremy Schaap.
Jeremy Schaap. It's all right.
And they know we've had coaches that try to come in and be serious, but we need a coach that sinks in chemistry. I don't agree with that. I just think the first time head coaches, they're not working out. I know technically Sherman was second time because he coached the Browns, but it's the Browns. We know all about the Browns.
The Browns.
So this carousel is going to be fascinating, and as the playoffs progress too, maybe some more things will come out about guys that are currently in the playoffs, waiting for them, all that stuff.
Yeah, dude. You think like who do you think Tampa? Do you think Tampa's gonna get a new head coach?
I think I forgot who I heard it from. It might have been Dog with Ira. Ira Kaufman, that is, not Ira in Staten Island. But it seems like I think they're gonna keep him. I think they like him. Do I agree with it? No, but it seems like that's the case. So
That's tough.
we'll see what they decide to do there. Maybe some staff changes. And he also says
We need a coach here that can read team and syncs with the team like Sirianni does with the Eagles. I don't know. I don't know if that's like the best example. And then it's watching Phil Rivers QB after 4 years. I don't think any coach available right now can read a team better.
I just don't think he's like, this isn't Jeff Saturday. He's not just going right to head coach in the NFL.
Jeff Saturday,
You know,
he's been coaching his son's high school team, right? Whatever.
high school team.
Are they good? Anyone have a beat on them, by the way?
I haven't looked.
They're
Haven't looked.
0-15.
No,
I don't know.
So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm getting pumped for the playoffs too.
Yeah, me too,
We're only
dude. Big
a few
wild card
days away
weekend.
From that
Let's
big
go.
show on Friday. The
Huge show
picks.
on Friday.
Kev do the muzzle off.
Oh boy.
Once the picks are set. So fuck them. Like I'll fucking knock them out. That's I can take it. That's gonna be interesting. And it is interesting too. Like, is there anything like, I'm sure you've looked at the lines and stuff. I mean, is there any game like that just stands out to you that you're like, wow, I really, really like of any of these first round matchups that you're like ultra confident in?
Like in terms of like the spread for our bets, you're saying like, oof. I mean, honestly, dude, I guess I would be comfortable with like taking the Bears.
The Bears, huh?
You don't think so? Saturday night, 8 p.m.
I don't know.
at Soldier Field.
I don't know.
Well, because the spreads are tough. I mean, Rams minus 10.5 is a lot. I wouldn't feel comfortable taking that.
No.
The Bills could fucking lose that game against the Jags,
Might.
dude. Might exactly. I guess
I kind of like the 4.5 for
Niners
San
plus
Francisco.
4.5.
Yeah.
But I mean, boy, dude, if Brock Purdy like throws for like 110 yards and it's just like,
Well, would you put a prop bet on him? I mean,
No, I'm just saying, dude. Like last week, just no offense. You score 6 points.
Yeah. No, and Philly is tough to beat at home, but I'm just thinking just with the points, like they might even lose the game, but it might be a field goal game,
No, yeah, true. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Feels like the Patriots should cover, but that could be close too.
It could be.
I mean, it's not like we said yesterday. I mean, it's not like insane that the Chargers could win either.
I guess that would be a good like second game though to pick. I don't mind that.
What, the Chargers?
No, the Pats. Honestly,
the Pats.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what I'm thinking about it, I think
Just annoying the hook though. The hook comes
the
into play.
3.5.
The hook
I
comes
know,
into
dude.
play.
The hook does come into play. And then Monday night Texans Steelers, Houston -3. No hook.
Houston -3 actually might be a good one. But it's just tough. The one thing that just, I don't know, just the Rodgers nostalgia.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, I mean, they haven't had a home playoff game in a while. If you had to give a percentage of them advancing in that matchup, what would it be?
Honestly, I would bet Steelers. Give me like I would say a 50-50 shot, but I would lean
Wow.
Steelers. Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
out
I
there.
think Stroud rattled.
Yeah.
And then it's Rodgers, DK.
The steel curtain.
Yeah,
And that
dude.
defense stepping up, batting balls down.
That's what I mean, dude.
Yeah. The Hayward brothers.
The Hayward brothers. Watt, ready to go. Lungs.
Yeah. So, no, I'm excited for that one. I really am. So, yeah, we'll talk about
Ooh,
more
man.
of
Yeah, I'm
that.
getting pretty jacked up now. We're talking about it.
And then the picks.
The pizza.
The muzzle.
The wings.
Yeah.
The beer.
The Blackstones.
The Blackstones.
And then also
Surfsides only.
Surfsides only. And then Goon Collector says his body's gone, man, but his football brain is there. So on the Colts, no, I hear you. But I think he would have to start quarterback coach, offensive coordinator, something like that.
OC would be cool.
OC would be cool. But let's go now to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rick Washington made the full split save.
Are you kidding me? Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! David Pasternak,
The silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right. So obviously, no Rangers last night. A lot of games, the docket. We both struggle with the picks. We know. Can't believe the Ducks suck too, huh? They
7
just
in a row,
tailspin,
right? Yeah.
Absolute tailspin. It could be worse. The Devils lose 9-0.
Yeah. Chief.
But Fox, that one kind of bothered
That's
me
right,
this morning.
dude.
I'm not gonna lie, because like I was already like, okay, Igor or whatever, we could just get
Deal with
through it, and then to couple that with Spencer Martin getting the call. I mean, at this point, should we just sign Jaroslav Halak?
Oh God. No, yeah, it is tough, dude. Obviously, I guess starting with the good news first on Shesterkin.
Not worst case.
Not worst case scenario,
Well,
week to week.
But groin.
Yeah, I guess so. They did some whatever analysis, awaiting further
So he got hit.
whatever.
He got hit in the bulls.
Well, it was just
No,
the
I
stretch,
know, it's a
dude.
great stretch,
But again, like not the worst case scenario, which is fine. But obviously you want him back healthy as soon as possible. So, in terms of what we were talking about yesterday of going out and getting a tender, I don't think you really need to. Honestly, dude, I feel like if you ask Quick, he'll be starting most of the games.
I just hope he starts tomorrow. Please, dear God. I do
definitely
not want to see
will.
Spencer
Don't
Martin
worry
make his
about it,
Ranger
dude.
debut.
I wouldn't even worry about it. Not even a question
All right.
right now to me.
All
All right. If it is Spencer Martin, then it's like fire Drew in the spot, dude.
Dolan, though, was on with Carton
I'm a fan.
yesterday.
Yeah, a rare interview.
Years. The muzzle was removed.
Oh, God.
And he was backing Drury, unfortunately.
Yeah, and Sullivan.
Well, so
Yeah.
I'm fine with Sullivan. I don't think.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But obviously not fine with the way the year's been going. But apparently Dolan says, give them time.
Yeah.
Give him time.
Just win tomorrow.
For Christ's sake.
Yeah.
And then, Fox was tough, dude. I was reading an article on ESPN per Emily Kaplan.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying how obviously, the most reasonable thing here are the upper body injury. Fox was already on the IR for. But I guess he tweaked something during Monday's game. They said didn't show up in overtime. She was saying as well, even though the overtime was short-lived to begin with. but he wasn't starting. Was the first one out. So I guess it must have been bothering him then, whatever he tweaked. So kind of tough. Kind of tough. That's long term. That means he's gonna be out at least 10 games, 24 days.
Yeah, I think they said January 29th.
I think is it the 29th or the 31st?
Either way,
Either way,
thing.
It was a game versus 2-day difference. It was a game versus Pittsburgh, I believe. I can double check the
I'll just
day. Oh, really? Yeah. You're gonna bet 29th?
No.
Oh, wow, dude.
Just because of the way you're saying it.
Classic. What do you mean? I don't know for sure.
Playing the Islanders on the 29th.
All right, so it's
and then the 31st
is against Pittsburgh.
It is against nobody. No, but it's Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Oh,
come on.
So I guess all things considered, I guess if that's going to be his target day back, I guess that's not terrible. It's January 7th. It's less than a month. That's cool. And we already talked about the teams coming up. Obviously, Bruins, I think this weekend tough. Buffalo, you mentioned Thursday. It's a winnable game. I think Seattle's involved, maybe even Cal. And then there's a West Coast trip, actually. Anaheim, San Jose, I think LA. Again, I mean, those are games that are winnable. Scott Morrow maybe be called up or whoever, Vakanainen. But speedy recovery, hopefully, and it just lasts that long, just those 10 games. Hopefully no more.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, that's the hope. And like I said, just win tomorrow. It's good too. Sabres won yesterday, so they've done a lot of winning. I think it's 9 out of 10. So
10 out of 11.
No, but I don't know. Somebody said 9 out of 10 this morning. I don't know why.
Because they lost one game.
Boomer. Yeah. But did they win 10 or had they won 9? I don't know. That's just what he said. But I understand what you're saying. I thought they had won 10 or no, 9. Was the winning streak 9 or 10?
I thought it was 9.
Well, I guess.
But then if that is 9, then the win last night means they won 10 out of their last 11 games, no?
Right. If the winning streak was 9. But let's just see.
So they won 11 out of the last 12 games? Is that what you're telling me?
Boomer. Honestly, it's Boomer's fault. I listened to the fan for 30 seconds.
God damn it, Boomer.
And that's what I got.
Maybe I should try listening to the fan. I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 12.
11 out of 12. Wow.
So
that makes you feel better or worse about tomorrow?
Because I mean you're going to lose games. Yeah, Rangers guarantee win. Spencer Martin shutout. Hopefully quick. But we'll see. So just run it down real quick before we do the picks. Lightning, I was surprised doubling up the Lightning. I mean the Avalanche 4-2. Yep, only their 4th regulation loss of the season. So Lightning have really turned it around. Like we said, the Ducks 7 in a row, 5-2 to the Flyers. Flyers have played good. Zegras with 2 goals there. Mm-hmm. The Hurricanes doubling up the Stars 6-3. K'Andre Miller with 3 points. Svechnikov with 4 assists. And I guess Rantanen was chirped at the Lenovo Center because obviously he was there short term before he demanded the trade, whatever it was. How about Anthony Duclair with the hat trick in the 9-0 victory? And then Sorokin, a 44-save shutout.
Crazy.
That's crazy. The Maple Leafs have really turned things around. 4-1 over Florida. Austin Matthews scoring there. Knights have been struggling, but they get a 4-3 win in Winnipeg. You took the Oilers last night, right? Yeah. McDavid hat trick. I don't know why. I thought we talked about a McDavid hat trick recently. But
I don't know.
Maybe it was like the last game I predicted that. Whatever.
Perhaps, maybe.
I was one off. But he had a really slow start to the season, McDavid. Yeah. And
he's got over 70 points.
No, but I'm saying goal scoring because he came into the year, I guess 50 was the goal. Mm-hmm. And he already has 28 now. So he's definitely nearing that type of territory, which is great, if you're an Oilers fan. So 6-2 over the Predators. Sharks win 5-2 in Columbus. And then the Kraken 7-4
over the Bruins at home.
And that was our night last night in the National Hockey League.
The Bruins 10-11-1 on the road. Not great, dude.
Nope. And kind of I don't know what you think, but kind of a weird slate tonight. 5 games. I don't necessarily
Sharks on the back-to-back.
Great about anything.
No, neither do I, to be honest. And I think some of these matchups are kind of odd. Blackhawks, who I think have winners of 3 in a row.
Bedard should return this week, not tonight.
First time skating last night during practice, cleared for it. Good job there.
Imagine they surprise the United Center. He gets introduced. Standing ovation. Wild. Lou Malnati's for everybody.
But no, Blackhawks been playing good hockey. Toffoli hat trick, I think, 2 games ago. So, some guys have been, not Toffoli, maybe Bertuzzi. Hat trick, I think.
Yeah, Bertuzzi's been on fire. Bertuzzi's a good player.
Bertuzzi's a good player. And then I don't know. I mean, Mammoth has been pretty hot though. I kind of like Mammoth over the Senators tonight, to be honest. Late game too. I would watch that. Boy, was Kenny Albert and Maloney really glazing the Mammoth, I feel like, during the game.
And the Mammoth?
Yeah. This team is they're so young and just so dynamic. And Dylan Gunther, what a dynamic player. You give him some time, you give him some space. There's so much. So he's so dynamic.
Yeah. Well,
all right, Maloney.
Yeah. No, I mean, we just gotta win. Just gotta win. So I don't know, man. Sharks in the back-to-back. Kings have been such an odd team too, up and down. I kind of think the Kings will win though.
I kind of think so too.
Stars maybe bounce back, but Washington's been playling well.
Boy, yeah.
Tom Wilson on a bender.
Wasn't he out last game? Was he out last game?
I think he was,
game,
but
dude?
Yeah. So.
Or was he out against the Rangers? That was a few games ago.
No, he wasn't out against the Rangers.
He was not out against the Rangers.
No.
Sure about that?
I think so. I mean, I guess you could click on his player page.
Tom Wilson, day-to-day. Here we go. Bang. Last game.
And what do you know? Wow. He had 2 goals against the Rangers.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, I do. All right, never mind. And then, yeah, I guess he did play. He played 4 days ago, so I guess he was out there last game.
Yeah, that's what it was. So what's the official record?
Of us?
Yep.
Between us two. Let's see what I have written down here. I am 7-7, and you're 5-9, so 2-game difference, dude. And so nothing crazy.
Who starts?
On, dude. I want to say I ended yesterday. No. You ended yesterday.
So
that means that
I start.
You start. Yeah, because you ended. Yep. We have 2 comments. We get two comments first. Tommy Diamond. Oh, there we go.
Tommy! Tony loved that one, Tommy. But it's good to have you here, honestly. It's good to have you here. We need your hockey insight. I mean, could you explain to us what does that mean? Like, does he? Like,
with him on the IR, they have more cap space for the deadline.
But I don't understand that though. But then once he comes off, it goes away, and then but what happens once he's activated? I don't get that.
I don't know for sure. I do know though that a lot of teams, like especially approaching the playoffs, because there is no cap space during the playoffs.
Cheech.
So
the long-term IR.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that would be a crazy move if that's the thought process that Tommy is trying to lay down right now. I feel like, right? Like trying to milk out the long-term IR for Fox into the playoffs.
Carlson.
I don't know. And then Joshua says 8.
I think maybe because he said 8-0.
Oh yeah.
9.
That's right, Goon. What do you say, Goon?
Yeah.
And then Tommy, I'd love to hear your insight, to be honest, because
I
don't know. I feel like that would be a wild move, right? I mean, wouldn't you want to have Fox back as soon as possible?
No, but that's what I'm confused about. So we make the trade, we bring in Carlson, whatever the cap, what doesn't count. But then once you bring back Fox, what happens with the cap? That's what I'm confused about.
I don't know.
Maybe Tommy can elaborate. Maybe even give us a call.
Yeah, call.
We'd love to hear from you.
Whatever.
Call, comment, whatever you could do.
Email.
But in the meantime, let's strike up the music. Another edition of the Frozen Frenzy here on a Wednesday. And it's so tough. I don't know where to go, what to do, kind of just shooting this off the rip here. I guess I'll go with the Canadiens.
Wow.
The Bell Center, a place that Tony loves. St. Louis has done a good job there. 23-13-6, 10-9, one at home. Calgary only 6-13-2 away. They've lost their last 2. Canadians have won 3 out of 4 here. And let's see also, Canadians won 2-1 back in October. So I'll say Canadians win 3-2. Give me Caulfield and Suzuki with goals. So give me Montreal and the under.
And the under, dude. All right, let's see what I have in store for you guys because, I mean, just like Brian, it is pretty hard. Slim pick'ems. I guess I will pick against the Sharks tonight. Why not, dude? LA, the Kings. I know celebrating, but Sharks on the back-to-back here. They're coming in at plus 210 on the road. I think value, wow. Over under 6.5 here. But Kings have been playing good hockey. They beat Minnesota back-to-back games in a shootout and then beat them in regulation 4-2. That takes some pretty tough balls there. I know the Sharks have been hot as well, winning 4 of the last 5, just dropping a game to Tampa Bay. But, again, the back-to-back, tired legs perhaps. I know it's not much of a commute here. But still, give me the Kings. Red hot. I guess give me Kopitar here. Why not? With 3 points in the night, a goal, 2 assists. And I guess maybe Trevor Moore with a goal as well. So I say give the Kings win this game. I'll say it's a 4-2 night for the Californian teams. Give me Kings and the under.
You know what? Let's get Lou Molinati's. Let's head to the United Center. Blackhawks Blues, TNT, 9:30. The teams have split their games so far. Blackhawks won the first meeting 8-3 in St. Louis, and then lost 3-2 in St. Louis back on the 12th of December. Blackhawks, 3 straight wins. Last 2 came in overtime. Blues have won their last 2 as well. So close teams, especially when you take Bedard out of the mix. Bertuzzi has been playing like he's Bedard recently. We mentioned the hat trick. So I think this is another tight one. But give me the Blackhawks. I'm going to go under again. I'm going to say 2-1. Bertuzzi the go-ahead. A couple minutes left in regulation. Blackhawks in the under.
And the under. All right. Second game for me here. I mentioned it at the top of the segment. Give me Utah. Mammoth at home are playing the Ottawa Senators here. Utah is minus 122 here on the money line. Over under for you guys is 6.5, which is pretty interesting. Senators did beat out the Mammoth early November, 4-2. This is going to be the second and last time these two teams face each other this regular season. I know the Mammoth kind of shaky in terms of their team. It seems like the only teams they can beat recently are the New York teams. Islanders and Rangers are their only 2 wins in the past 5 games. But Dylan Gunther's been pretty hot. Hat trick in the Islanders game, goal in the Rangers game. So why not? I think Cooley is back, I believe, as well. So, give me the Mammoth with an offensive explosion here. I don't say this game was on the over. I mentioned the over under 6.5. Mammoth take this one. I'm going to say 4-3, empty netter. 4-3 Gunther, third period. Game winner. Mammoth in the over.
And just like that, your frozen frenzy here on a Wednesday. And time to get the grid up.
Yes.
Head to the baseball diamond as we still await the moves of this off season.
Yes, we do, dude. Oh boy, okay.
And I got a couple to start whenever you're ready.
What do you got?
All right, so second base, Toronto, Orlando, Hudson. There we go.
1% for Orlando.
And then White Sox, Cubs, Edwin Jackson.
White Sox, Cubs, Edwin Jackson. Bang, 2%.
There we go.
Dead Nuts, Mark DeRosa.
You know what I'm going to say.
Come on, dude.
Come on.
1%. Do you want to do Jeff McNeil for second base center fielder?
So
What
I don't
do you
know
got?
what's better. I mean, IKF's 3%, but McNeil might be lower. I don't know. You make the call.
I will. I don't know with the Mets guy.
All right. Nice pick, dude. That's the same thing. Juan Pierre, center field, Cubs.
Juan Pierre.
Now, I know White Sox Angels is Cologne.
Yes, but I imagine he's the highest.
14%, yeah. We'll come up with somebody else.
Is there like a Cabrera, like a Miguel Cabrera? Do you think that's I think that's one of your guys,
We actually had Miggy.
No, Miguel Cabrera, not Miggy.
Miguel Cabrera. I'm not following, I guess.
Did he play for the White Sox Angels?
Miguel Cabrera? He was only on the Marlins and the Tigers.
Who am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Orlando Cabrera, maybe?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm not sure. Let's let it marinate for a second.
Because all I know is Bart, really.
We'll get it. I was just trying to think of White Sox second base. Just trying to think back a little ways. I'm thinking Escobar. Yeah, Eduardo Escobar, 0.3.
Good call on that one.
And let's see, Orlando Cabrera. Just take a look here. Josh B. silent.
Josh B. silent. Everyone's silent.
Oh yeah, you could go Orlando Cabrera.
For Angels.
Good call.
Right.
I thought you thought Miggy was on the Angels. I don't know. Nice. 1%.
There we go, dude. You think Kikuchi's a lot for this?
Let's see. Also, I was just thinking about this because he has the Expo set on. You see how the Expo's Twitter account was chirping the A's because they got denied their patent in Vegas?
I did not see
They're
that.
like, yeah,
I heard
our
about the A's.
patent is still good.
Oh my god, that's wild.
So let's see here.
You see
Kiki. Okay. 5%. Good enough, right?
Do it, yeah. I'm pretty sure we can do Kevin Pillar for Angels
So
outfield.
Erstad's 3. I guess Pillar's probably lower, right?
I'd be willing to bet.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
0.5, dude.
18 in honor of
dude.
Harbaugh in Baltimore, right?
There we go, dude. 18 years. Can we get an 18
of Harbaugh in Baltimore
on the gridiron?
To the gridiron. We're talking Hall of Famers. How about that?
Hall of Famers. Interesting.
All right. So recording an interception for the Bengals, former Cowboy Terrence Newman.
Terrence.
Come on.
Terrence with 1 R.
Okay.
Josh, he's in a meeting, he says. He's sorry.
A lot of corporate America lately for Josh, huh?
I guess New Year, right? You know, January hit the ground running.
Yeah. Colts interception. Cato June.
June, like the month? Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Cato, what a name.
How about that?
We go to college.
Where'd he go?
Michigan.
Okay.
That's a good one.
So Hall of Famer with the interception. Just think about this for a second. Reggie White, a Yearney favorite.
The Hall of Fame and a pick?
Yeah. No.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's do it. Reggie White. 92, 95. 85, 2000. There it is. Yep.
Okay. So just trying to think about this. Eagles. Colts, Eagles. Eagles. Just see.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay. Let's see. So, 2 Hall of Fame Steelers. Just go. Who's on the Raiders? So that's Lynn Swan. Isn't Lynn Swan in the Hall of Fame?
Lynn Swan?
Yeah, Lynn Swan, 6%. Corporate Below America.
Okay, that's a good one, Josh.
Lynn Swan, Steelers Hall of Famer.
Steelers Hall of Famer. Lynn, like Lynn.
Lynn.
Lynn. Oh my God! What a fucking name for this guy, dude.
Yeah.
Lynn Swan.
Lynn
Sanity.
Okay. Let's think about this. I don't know why. Let's see. Colts. I don't know why this one feels a little harder, even though it shouldn't be.
What, the Eagles Hall of Fame, or are you just saying in general? The
In general. T.O. Hall of Fame, Eagles.
8%.
So we know Colts Eagles is Foles, but I think that's going to be too high. And also Colts Steelers. Steelers. Quarterbacks. Bengals Eagles. Bengals Steelers. Colts. Running back, wide receiver. Not Sanders. I don't know why.
Colts Eagles.
I was trying to think of like
Carson Wentz.
running backs. Oh yeah, he is, but 35%.
Mike Glennon.
Come on. Bengals, Eagles. Garcia wasn't on the Colts. I'm honestly like tight right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Dalton? Is Dalton on the Colts?
No. I guess, just to
Dalton was on the Eagles, right?
No.
Really?
just start with Bengals, Eagles, and I'm gonna try to think of some things here.
Bengals, Eagles. Only 2 quarterbacks. None in this century. Only 4 rushers. None in this century. Here's a receiver. Wide receiver. I don't think we can get this one. Let's see. Jesus, dude. Not a lot here.
Oh, T.O. would have been one.
T.O. would have been one, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a tight end. Looks like all right. This is a guy that we all know here.
Not Eifert.
No. Tight end here went to Auburn, drafted by the Bengals, 5th round, 2015. Also played for the Jets.
Uzomah?
Yeah.
Okay.
%.
All right, and then let's see what we got for Bengals. Steelers, yeah. It's Colts. Josh Johnson for all of them.
He played for like 18 teams. That's actually mad funny. Oh my goodness. This is a guy who you know. You've definitely said his name. Quarterback. Not a lot of success here, but drafted in 06 in the 6th round by the Buccaneers. Started that year for Tampa, 06. Quarterback record was 3-8, it says. And then I guess was a backup for the rest of his career.
What school did you go to?
He went to Toledo. Played for Tampa Bay. That 1 year started. Next year was a backup. Backup for Cleveland in 08. Backup for the Raiders in 09 and 2010.
This is so annoying.
Yeah, this is a guy you said his name before. I think you may have used him for a grid. Played for Cincinnati in 2011 and 2012. And then
Gradkowski?
Yeah, Gradkowski.
Bruce
Gradkowski. There we go, baby. What percent?
All right. I guess
Eagles?
Colts Eagles, yeah.
Let's see, dude. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, there's 3 quarterbacks.
Well known.
Well,
Foles, Wentz.
and there's a third one who's like your favorite guy ever.
What's his background?
What's his background? He was on the Chiefs this year.
Minshew.
Yeah.
What do you? Is there anything else position wise?
What's we got going on here? Rushing. Bum, 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 bum. Receiving. I mean, there's nothing great. There's some local flavor here. You may actually get this guy. Maybe not though. No, you're not gonna get this guy.
No running backs.
The running backs, dude. I mean, this guy.
Not Brian Leonard. No.
2012. No Brian Leonard.
Who's the 2012?
This is a guy who went to USC. Who was drafted by the Eagles in 2011, 7th round. Only spent 2 years in the league. So.
Silas Red?
No. The only 2 years in the league. One with Philadelphia, one with the Colts. 2012, 2013.
Not Johnson, right?
Salt Lake City. Yeah, I don't think you get this guy.
Who was it?
Stanley Havili.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. Boom. All right, tight end. Do you want to know tight end here?
End.
Tight end out of Florida here. He was undrafted, it looks like.
Do you have any good seasons or is scrub?
Won the Super Bowl with, I guess, the Eagles.
2017?
Yeah, 2017. Tight end.
Trey Burton.
Trey Burton.
Let's go.
Right? Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Philly special. He threw it.
He's got through it?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
So Colts Steelers.
Colts Steelers looking for dead nuts.
Because it's not Tommy Maddox. It's not Charlie Batch. He says he'll call when we're done about the Rangers stuff.
Yeah, hopefully he'll call him during the hockey grid, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, call during the hockey grid time.
Yeah, call. 3 quarterbacks, not this century.
Running back
here, not a lot this century.
Not Najee Davenport, right?
Najee Davenport. You want to go with that guy? You'll be taking a chance.
Is that who it is?
No, yeah, it's on the list.
Yeah, got
that.
How about that though?
How about that?
Third one down there. Come on, dude. 24%, pretty solid.
Dude.
No help from anybody.
Wow,
right?
dude. Almost got the full 18 there for Harbaugh, but
into the hardwood we go with non-matching music.
That's right. I didn't.
There's got to be something we can find though.
No, yeah, I'm sure, dude.
No, yeah.
It's like the fucking hockey, dude. Right? Like,
come on.
I mean, I really don't want to play the Welcome Back song. You want us to do ESPN primetime?
Yeah.
This is fine.
20 points per game. Spurs. DeRozan.
3%.
20 points per game. Clippers. Corey Maggette.
What a crazy name. Meeting done. Josh B says he's back.
Let's go.
For the NBA. Grizzlies 7 points per game.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jaren
Jackson. Jaren.
1 R. There he is.
Okay.
5%.
Okay, let's see here. So Spurs, Washington. Who is this? This is Spurs, Washington, the Spurs, Clippers, Rockets. It feels like there's obviously Chris Paul. Trying to think of like other rotation guys. I don't think Darren Collison. Let's see.
Josh says he's back. But
He says he's back, but
Not
he's
really
not.
back, dude. They pissed or something. I don't know, man.
No.
Post-meeting bogey.
You think he's having a post-meeting dart?
I don't think so. I don't think he does. I don't know. I wouldn't think he smokes at work, right?
I think he smokes everywhere, no? You would think.
Yeah,
right?
no, very true. Very true. Maybe. Perhaps.
Wizards and Grizzlies. Mike Miller.
There we go. %.
Okay. Let's see. Is this Mobley? Rockets, Clippers, Coutinho, Mobley. And it's Cuttino.
Coutinho.
Okay. Let's see. Rockets, Grizzlies. Top wasn't, but was Lopez. No, Robin. No. Other guards. Just trying to think. Rockets, Spurs feels like there's a lot of them, but yeah, go Gallinari. It's just put Danilo, Danil, and then should just come up. Yeah, there you go. Nice, Josh.
Italian.
Yeah, Chris Paul's 33%. Wizards clip. It's not Livingston, right? Yeah, Dead Nuts, Sean Livingston. God damn it, Josh.
Oh, damn it, Josh.
Oh, man, that's annoying. I was really robbed for that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Did he play for the Spurs too? No.
So Spurs, Washington, Dwan Blair. So Rockets, Grizzlies. I wonder how high Steven Adams is. 26. See, I have the last two, but 33 and 26. Rockets Spurs, though. You're telling me Rockets Spurs doesn't seem like there's like a ton to it?
Might be the wrong guy to ask.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude. The
should
Rockets?
be Brett Barry.
Yao Ming.
There should be Brett Barry. Let me just make sure I have this.
Grizz Rockets. DeMar Carroll.
Houston and San Antonio. Okay, so first though, do the Brett Barry right there. 1T.
No.
Or just search Barry.
Brent?
Yeah.
Brent. 1%. Wow.
And then I guess Damari Carroll. Well, finish it up. It's there, yeah.
There it is.
24.
0.2. Wow,
Mr.
dude.
Bauer,
Oh,
how are
shit,
ya?
dude?
And then maybe Tommy in the mix here now. Then we go to the Hart Trophy.
Wow. Oh shit, dude.
And we have
that's
the
not good.
Rangers,
That's
though.
not good at all, dude.
What do you mean?
Who do you know?
Who's the Hart? What is that?
That's the MVP
Oh, I'll easily get that. You kidding me?
for the Rangers. MVP. That's what I mean. It's gonna be hot, right? Mark Messier. Who else?
Patrick
do you know?
Kane?
Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks.
No, I was saying for the Rangers because I don't. Does it have to be with the team?
Oh, I would imagine so, right?
Let's see.
I mean, if not, then that totally changes the whole thing, right? When paired with the team, the player must have won the Hart Trophy in a season he appeared for that team.
Okay.
So we're not getting a low score. I think there's only like 4 guys that have ever won the Hart Trophy for the Rangers, and Mark Messier is the most recent. But I don't know. Maybe leave that to the back burner now.
Frankfurt Toronto is 6% for Rangers Ducks.
Rangers Ducks 6%. Yeah, we could do. I mean, there are other guys. We can do Carl Hagelin.
If you think it's better.
6% is pretty good, but I was going to use because we can use Ducks Oilers. Ryan Strome.
Okay.
Do you know any Ducks Oilers?
Ducks Oilers. Not off the top of my head.
Yeah,
no.
right. We'd have to look it up. So let's go Strome for Dead Nuts. And let's do Michael Del Zotto.
Mr. Del Zotto.
Oh, there it is down there. Michael Del Zotto for Ducks. There we go.
Who else
1%.
you know besides Quick for Rangers Knights?
Riley Smith, Ryan Reeves. I know. Did you put Quick in? How much is Quick?
32.
Fuck.
Maybe do Ryan Reeves, right?
Ryan, you want to do Reeves? All right, let's do Reeves. 26.
That's crazy. He's not like a well-known.
Well, because it's so tough when they use like Seattle or Vegas. There's also recent.
There's only so many.
There's only so many. Like I know David Perron for Oilers Knights, and that's so I know, and I'm pretty sure we've used him before for this.
Sounds familiar.
19. Not bad.
Corey Perry
for Ducks.
Blackhawks.
Love that. 51.
Don't love that.
Don't love that.
Knights, Blackhawks, anything? Like a Soderblom or something? Or a Knight?
I think Malcolm Subban. You have to check me on that because obviously we used him for Knights Boston before.
Was he just not a good player, Subban?
Backup tender, yeah.
Oh, right.
This is the brother, yeah. Is he on Chicago too?
Yep, 8%.
There we go, dude. Subban. Oh. What happened?
No, it's just slow. It comes up. Yeah. There we go. And then we got to talk MVPs.
So again, I mean, for the Rangers, I know Mark Messier did, and then it's like the guys were from
Rod
the 50s.
Gilbert?
Gilbert never won. Literally, it's like I wouldn't say no names because they're obviously Hall of Fame players, but it's like from the 50s, I think. Like not even like a Logan.
Mark Messier, 6% for Oilers.
Okay.
But, right, man. I think we want to do that and get the call from Tommy.
All right, Tommy, stand by 1 second here. Go over the music. Tommy, you got me? Hello? Yep.
Hello?
Yeah,
Tommy!
dude.
What's up, gents?
How we doing, buddy?
Excellent. Yourselves?
Can't complain.
Other than the state of the Rangers. Can't complain.
Dude, dropping like flies.
Yeah. Yeah. The Fox one took me off guard. I just didn't see it coming.
Wait, he came back for what? Well, 1 or 2 games. I forget.
Maybe
2 games?
2 or 3.
Yeah, something like that. There was more than one.
So I'll let you guys finish the grid, and then we'll talk about the LTIR stuff.
Well, do you have any Rangers?
Yeah. Give me your Rangers MVP from the 50s.
Yeah, other than Messier, who won the Hart Trophy for the Rangers?
Well, so I was listening. Once I realized that Rod Gilbert never won a Hart, I'm kind of like Leach never won one.
I'm telling you, it's guys from like the 1950s.
Yeah.
Rangers.
I How do you know you're positive Gilbert never won one?
I feel like they would have.
He didn't.
I look it up
because they mentioned him when they yeah.
But I think Messier for 6% for the Oilers, right? Or no?
Well, yeah, but then we have nobody else for the Rangers.
Well, but then.
Wait, can you not put Messier for the Rangers and the Oilers?
No, you can only do one.
You can only do.
Also, I know we're bouncing around, but Blackhawks MVPs. Anything come to mind there other than Patrick Kane?
Patrick Kane, or I would imagine Bobby Hull. I would imagine would be the other guy.
I would go Patty Kane with a bullet for sure.
73
for Patty Kane.
So go Bobby Hull.
Go Bobby Hull. Yeah, go Bobby Hull. I'm not totally sure, but let's do it.
All right. Yeah.
All right. There we go.
There we go.
The only other name I thought about was Chelios.
Oh, and then maybe
I don't
He never won a.
Maybe Oilers go Draisaitl.
Draisaitl won. I don't think did Draisaitl win.
Draisaitl won.
You sure about that?
Yeah,
I believe he did.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Everyone's thinking McDavid, and then we just go Messier, I guess.
Go
right?
Messier for 1,000.
What was it?
91%.
I had him at 6%.
Well, we don't know who else.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
We might as well educate ourselves.
Artie never won a Hart. I mean, he was just the guy who set up Gretzky the whole time.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Obviously,
Buddy O'Connor. Oh, Leach did.
Brian Leach.
Yep.
Come on.
Really?
This doesn't make any sense, though. It says won the Hart Trophy in the same year as Messi. How could they both win the Hart Trophy?
What are you looking up right now?
It's AI, though.
What are you on, 711.com?
Yeah. What is this?
Let's see.
Brian Leach. It does not say Hart Trophy. 2-time Norris.
Okay, no. So it's Buddy O'Connor, Chuck Rayner, Andy Bagath, and Mark Messier.
Buddy O'Connor.
Any of those guys ring a bell, Tommy? Or
No.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm best friends with all of them.
Yeah. So we need you to clarify this. What were you talking about with the cap space and Fox? Like, how does all that stuff work?
All right, so they made changes for this 25-26 season because I don't know if you guys remember, I forget which player Vegas did it with like 2 years in a row. I think it was Marchessault.
Yeah, it was.
It was March.
I think Mark Stone.
IR, and then they would sign guys like Jack Eichel or whatever. And once again, they would activate him as soon as the playoffs started because there was no cap. Can't do that anymore. So the NHL, CBA, whatever, has reeled that in.
So how would this work? So is there anything you could do with the IR? It's just you can only do it if they're not going to come back the entire season.
No, I think it's just a legitimate injury. You know, they're not abusing.
Oh,
anything.
okay, gotcha. Why do you think they're going Martin over Garand?
I was so surprised when I got that notification. I thought Garand was going to be the guy to come up.
I mean, is he just part of their tendency to be nervous with
younger guys?
But, I don't know. Or Drury's just a moron.
I think he is. Spencer Martin has 6 games played with the Wolfpack this season.
Yeah, he's a journeyman for a reason.
Yeah, dude. I don't
know. So that's disappointing. And then a lot of reports are, and I'm sure you see this. I mean, the way you watch hockey, but that like they're blowing it with Perreault the way they're playing him. I mean, what do you think about that?
I think the time on ice, he's looked very impressive. I really, really like the way Gabe plays. I just think he needs to get more minutes. I don't know how many times Sully's going to shuffle the lines around if he's looking forward to the Olympics and not really caring about what's going on right now.
That'd be ridiculous.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
And I don't know if you heard us talking about this, but I'm going tomorrow.
Who we got tomorrow?
Sabres.
Buffalo.
Dude, Can they lose a game, for Christ's sake? What the hell where did this come from?
10 out of 11 or 11 out of 12.
11 out of 12.
11 out of 12.
I'm actually surprised they won last night.
But I'm actually riled, Tommy, because I just feel like, I mean, they're kind of due to lose, and the Rangers maybe could win a home game once in a while, right? I mean,
There you go. Get them jazzed up, right?
yeah. So, I'm excited about that. I just hope they don't start Spencer Martin tomorrow.
There's no way, dude.
No. Let Quickie have his run. I mean, I know he's 41 years old, but he can still do it.
Yeah. And I just wanted to see if there was any notes on this. And then also, too, we've talked about this before. It seems like the common consensus, and I think I heard Boomer Esiason talk about this morning. I don't think the trade deadline is until the first week of March. But if the Rangers at that point are out of a playoff spot, do you think, I mean, it seems like the consensus is that they're going to trade Artemi. Do you see that happening?
I think either Artemi or Vincent Trocheck are on the docket.
Who would you rather see go?
I don't want to see either of them go. I think you'd get more of a return for Vincent Trocheck.
Because he's got more years left on the contract. But I would argue, though, just trade Panarin, because if you're free agent, you could technically sign him back. And Vinny, you could keep on the team. I mean, he's got to have, what, 2 years left on his contract.
I think he's a better player anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate like breaking it up halfway, either like go all in and just go fire sale, but
I agree with that too.
What's the Walter White line? No more half measures. Like either do one thing or do another thing.
Well, my only reasoning being, I don't necessarily really want to break up the team, but I'm just thinking a lot of reports are, Panarin very, kind of a hard line in the sand with the salary, and it just seems like that contract's not going to work. So if you're not going to re-sign him, I mean, you might as well get something for him, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, and I think the cap's going to blow up in the next year and a half, 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
so
like they could fit.
What's Panarin making? $9 million?
I think
9.5, maybe even 10.5.
I thought it was like more than that.
Which a number like that might look double.
Is it 11? Is it 11, Brian?
It's 11.64.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. So I think he wants like 13 or something, supposedly.
That's ridiculous.
But if he's going to on a points that he does regularly, I know he doesn't back check. He doesn't play defense. I get it. He's a little guy.
Not very physical.
Let's see. So it's supposed to go up $9.5 million next year. And Tommy,
if more people are watching the gosh darn sport, it would go up exponentially.
Right.
I don't know why people don't watch hockey.
No, I agree. And I hope that, the ESPN Plus thing is growing viewership.
Oh, yeah.
And then also too, it's gonna be $113.5 million for 27-28. So that means from where it is now, to then it's gonna go up 4.5 and then 13.5. So it's gonna go up $18 million. So I mean, because I just kind of what you were saying with Panarin, like I love Panarin because I just feel like kind of, it's like the team's stronger as he ages, like as a third, fourth best guy. I think he's so valuable with his passing.
Absolutely.
He just can't be the number one guy. That's the problem.
He's not.
No, that's got to be JT.
Is it going to be JT?
Yeah, what do you think about JT, Tommy?
I mean, I love that he came back.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, I'm not in the dressing room. I don't know how
You're
much
not?
of a leader he is. It seems like I wish I was.
Oh, no, sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
From what I hear, I have all the alerts on for like Molly Walker and all those other reporters that actually know. It seems like he is the guy. Obviously, they put the C on his chest. First year back team.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you're right. I mean, I would like to see a little bit more out of him. I don't know, man. I mean, I was talking a little about this the other day after, I guess it was yesterday, after the loss to the Mammoth. It still feels like this team doesn't have like a lot of just like balls, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, like, like I understand that they're doing well in terms of block shots. We went through the amount of hits they've had this season too, the upper echelon of the league in terms of some of those stats. But obviously, a lot of the offense has just been lackluster. And I feel like, I don't know, watching, Igor getting helped off the ice, watching Quick getting, shoved a few minutes later. I mean, it took, Quick to come out of the crease and start to fight somebody for the bench to get jacked up.
Exactly. Quick had to start his own fight.
Yeah. Which is like, I don't think I've really seen that in hockey, at least in a really long time. Because normally, you hit your goalie and there's 5 guys on you like immediately, So I don't know, man. I mean, for me, when I see that, I start to question leadership on the roster, because it's like that. I think that's a captain's job, is to get their team, jacked up, rally the troops, and get them on the same page, same mental, plane going into a game. And it took Jonathan Quick for all of a sudden an uptick of offense to happen during that game. So
Yeah.
Obviously we'll see what happens. I am still in your same boat though, where I'm happy to see JT Miller back in a Rangers jersey. We were just talking about him, the OT winner during the Winter Classic against Buffalo back in the day. It's dope to have him back on the team, see the type of player he's become. I just hope he can, I guess maybe lean more into like a leadership Hardo role, I guess.
So you bring up the Winter Classic.
Uh-huh.
I haven't talked since. What did you think about this fiasco in Miami with the neon lights, the Miami Vice?
Wow.
I thought it was an absolute joke.
So what I think is, yes, do we all love, Highmark Stadium, 100,000 people, the snow falling. But I just think the whole thing is the league just wants to give every area of the country an opportunity to host a game. So obviously, like your classic vintage outdoor game, it's never going to be in Florida. But I think it's just like they just wanted to kind of check that box off. And you see that in other sports, just kind of a rotation. So that's never going to be your top game. But I think what I would say, Tommy, though, given where it was, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think they did as best they could with it, right? I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I kind of am in a similar boat as, I guess, Brian. I mean, obviously it's Miami. I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought like the whole neon thing I thought was really implied.
Yeah.
In terms of like us showing, like, I mean, I could have used a few less musical performances, I think. I don't know.
The dancing.
Yeah. Like, go ahead, Tommy.
To your point, dude, I just laughed at like a bunch of like white European guys walking out to Despacito.
Yeah.
Like
that. Still there?
I think probably the
Despacito,
internet connection,
dude.
And the Despacito.
But no, he's not wrong. I mean, I guess they tried to hit the Miami vibe. I mean, they were going for like the,
They absolutely nailed that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely could be tweaked, and I'd be interested to see, do they announce where the next one is next year?
No, and I was just looking at this. Oh, actually, the Mammoth are expected to host the outdoor game, and they're saying it's either going to be at the BYU football stadium or the Utah football stadium, both which I have been to when I went to Salt Lake last year.
No kidding, dude.
So Tommy, that'll get you back your nostalgia.
There you go.
The snow, the weather, right?
Wait. I got to punch in here real quick. You remember the last time they had problems with the ice was when they were in Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe, yeah.
But Lake Tahoe is in California, isn't it? Or is it border both?
I think it borders both. Yeah, they were in Utah.
Yeah.
But I mean, let me look up the weather right now for Salt Lake. I guarantee.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. That was a day where there was like, I think the sun was just out, the ice was melting, but it was cool though on the lake though, because there were people in boats on the lake. It was pretty sick.
I mean, actually, this should be fine. I mean, right now it's 30s and 40s. I mean, it was 60 degrees in Miami.
Yeah, that's true. Not bad.
But the indoor prep of the ice helped that.
That's what I mean. But also, you're also in, if you're in a stadium, it's a little different than just being like Lake Tahoe. It was just open.
Right. Well, this will be. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like there wasn't a stadium.
Blocks, yeah. But I don't know. I think that's a good idea, Tommy. No.
Oh no, I dig it.
Yeah,
I absolutely, especially for the Mammoth, as moving from Arizona to Salt Lake, give them something, But I still think the Winter Classic should be in the north, and if they want to do the Stadium Series and you want to get some of the southern cities, I'm down with that.
Well, and we're back at Raymond James Stadium for the Stadium Series this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't know how that
But
ice will be.
The games that were awesome, the ones at Wrigley, the ones at the Big House in Ann Arbor,
Yeah.
like that's what I think about when I, or the
Chicago.
what's the name of the Twin?
The Twins,
Minnesota?
Target Field.
In St. Paul. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Target Field.
Also, Tommy, my idea was, let's do one at Lambeau.
Why not? Who says no to that?
Yeah, no, that would be nuts.
That's right, dude. Nuts.
Dead nuts.
Yeah, either or on Wisconsin in Madison.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, at their football stadium.
Yeah.
And also a couple of things here. Josh says Despacito was awkward at a hockey game, and the Winter Classic in the Summer State also awkward.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
It's an
And
interesting
then you
take.
see next year's. Oh no, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, it's the
Sorry, shoddy
woods
connection.
of it's Danbury, that internet connection. See, do we have him still?
Am I breaking up?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
sorry, what were you
you're back.
saying?
You're back.
I was just thanking Josh for having my back.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Josh is a great guy.
Isn't he?
And then I was saying too, they announced next year's stadium game at AT&T Stadium. I like that.
Lost him again.
AT&T is Dallas?
Yeah,
That's right.
I think that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe sick, dude.
Jerry-
The Jumbotron, the area,
Jerry World, yeah.
the horses, the beer,
The Big Star,
the Dallas Stars against
the Danbury connection, service to Waterbury.
in the woods. What are we doing?
It always.
Speaking of stadiums, I think I am going to finish what I got to do at the Firehouse this afternoon, and I'm going to go to the Winter Garden Ice Rink and watch Ridgefield High School play Greenwich High School.
Outdoors.
No, it's an indoor rink.
Okay, no, I don't know. I guess I don't know why. Yeah, I guess it was a super.
The Winter Classic
But
in
that
Ridgefield.
sounds good, dude. What time is the game?
It's an 8:30 start, which is weird.
Oh wow.
Typically, I know.
You placing any bets on this game?
I don't think Vegas has lines on Ridgefield Greenwich.
No, I'm sure that'll be good. Honestly, that'll be good for sure.
Two FCAC powerhouses.
There we go.
Who are you taking in the game? Who are you rooting for?
I mean, I would think he's rooting for Ridgefield, right?
I would think so.
I grew up in Ridgefield, so I think I'll be pulling for the Tigers.
All right, there we go. dude.
I was just gonna ask you. I mean, obviously, no one has a crystal ball. But is it over for the Rangers? You think this year? I mean, you think any chance things get in the right direction? They find themselves in the playoffs, or as you see it now? I mean, what do you think?
I've been looking at the standings, and it's still so bunched up in the East. I mean, obviously, they're not winning the Metro, but
No.
as far as getting a wild card spot, I don't think it's out of the question.
All right. I mean, that's some semblance of hope, right, Tony?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, as it stands, you got Penguins, Capitals, and those wild card spots, both with 50 and 49 points, respectively. Rangers are sitting there at 46 points. So, like Tommy was saying, very, very jumbled, but certainly not out of the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. Hopefully
they make the playoffs.
Let's just win tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just want to see a good game tomorrow. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, and then we'll have the Olympic break to like catch a breather, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Yeah, that's it, Tommy.
Listen,
So,
gentlemen, I appreciate you giving me the time.
oh yeah, no,
Anytime, Tommy.
Always a pleasure, Tommy. And talk soon. Good luck with the Richfield game.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
I'll see you later.
All right, see ya. The classic caller, Tommy.
Yeah, classic is right, dude.
So yeah, kind of a interesting night tonight. Some hockey games, weird matchups. You think anything DraftKings for you or FanDuel or?
I'm kind of itching to win because I've been losing. So yeah, I'm gonna try and sprinkle something somewhere. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like my Utah in the overtake.
Okay,
You know,
not bad.
Also, Kings in the under. I feel like
Kings in
the
the
San
under.
Jose on the back-to-back. They're heavily favorited, but the numbers seem good. What about you, dude?
Montreal.
You like Montreal?
And Chicago. I think Chicago's going to win.
So you're
choosy.
So you're going with your bets for our show.
I
The
guess
picks. We're going with the picks.
But also, what I might do is because I was going to mention this. I know your favorite topic, UConn basketball.
Wow.
Back in action, Michael Butka, and my mother, who was big Providence, but lately I don't know if it was the holidays, and then her and my dad were in Florida. I haven't heard her mention them. I mean, they're only 8-6, but they are hosting the UConn Huskies tonight. Amica Mutual Pavilion. I'm sure somewhere Riley's saying throw the money line ticket in on Providence. Who knows?
Absolutely.
UConn 10.5-point favorites, 14-1, 4-0 Big East. Providence 8-6, 1-2 Big East. I'm hoping it's a beatdown. But I think they should be able to cover that number. But the Huskies are just off to a start, and I keep talking about it every time they play. They beat down on Marquette over the weekend. Just poised to go 3 and 4 years. So let's get the job done tonight.
There we go.
And then lastly, Josh's Knicks in shambles.
You can
Losers of 4 in a row. I believe they are in Los Angeles or Inglewood at the Intuit Dome. No, they're home. My mistake.
Everybody loves wrestling.
Everyone loves wrestling, right, Ernie? The Knicks hosting the Clippers at the Garden, 4.5-point favorites. I mean, the Clippers are in shambles. Yes, they have Kawhi. But yeah, I mean, the way that Han and Don, I mean, like yesterday, I was listening on the elliptical. Felt like the season was over for the Knicks. And it's like, I mean, the Rangers, compared to what the Rangers go, the Knicks will be just fine, 15-4 at home. So I'd imagine they cover that spread of 4.5. Totals 221.5. We've seen some lackluster defense. So that probably goes over as well. And then Butka's Lakers in San Antonio. Spurs 8.5-point favorites. So I think LeBron, second half of a back-to-back, sitting out, but just kind of interesting. He played yesterday, but actually he's not listed on the injury report, but I just can't see with that number that he would be playing. That wouldn't make any sense to me. Let me just see. I'm going to just take a look here.
Might as well.
James. I mean, I don't see anything on this, but it just seems like they shouldn't be 8.5-point underdogs. Let me just see here real quick.
I don't know. Real quick.
Let's see, Jonathan. Latest. Huh. I mean, I don't see anything on it, so I don't know. Maybe he is playing, but he usually doesn't play back-to-backs, or a lot of times he doesn't anyway. So we'll see what happens. Because what was it last night? They were playing the Pelicans. They won by 8. LeBron with 30, Luka with 30. There you go. So we'll see what happens. Just see something. Oh, I guess supposedly the Yankees have been rumored to be interested in Edward Cabrera, but supposedly Cubs are finalizing a deal to acquire him for the Marlins. But I guess there's some elbow concerns, but I don't know.
He's been injured quite a bit, I feel, right?
Whatever.
You want him?
No, I think it would have been fine. But we'll see. And I would say give me, despite, the whole back and forth with Kev, give me the the turnover chain
over Ole Miss.
But yeah, with the baseball, I mean, as disheartening as the offseason may have been so far, we'll see how it finishes up, Tony. Well, once the spring training's here, I'm just ready to go. Like, whatever. I don't need all the negativity, the crying.
Let's go.
I'm really done with criers.
Get out.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Annoyed.
No need. 2026.
Constant complaining.
No crying.
Enough.
No crying.
Enough. No crying and shipping.
No crying and shipping.
That DHL commercial used to hit hard. And Jay Bird said, let's go to you.
Wow, dude. I'm surprised. One of Jay's close friends went to Ole Miss.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So,
but
we'll
Jay
see.
Bird, Miami, the partying.
We'll probably spend the whole show
the drugs
previewing that game tomorrow.
I can try to take a deep dive.
I'll take a deep dive. Dude, I'll take a dive.
A dive into the U?
and then a dive into Gaming Corner
Gaming
tonight?
Corner tonight, 7 p.m. We're playing this game. You're not going to know what it is.
I was hoping for Tsushima.
No. Expedition 33.
What is the context?
Claire Obscura. This is the game of the year. This one game of the year, Brian.
Have you played it yet?
I have not played it. But Joey and I, a couple weeks ago, watched the gaming awards.
Okay.
And not only did it win the game of the year, but it was like sweeping categories. Like, best visual effects, best soundtrack, story, whatever. And to be honest, dude, like it really it doesn't look like a game that I want to play, to be honest. But it won all these awards, so we're gonna give it a shot. It was on sale for $30, like the Christmas deal, whatever. So I just figured take a shot here. So we're gonna be playing the game of the year tonight, 7 p.m. Pizza in hand, Brian. So it should be a good time.
From where?
I don't know yet. I'm feeling Southport pizza, honestly.
Okay.
Like just
Sicilian, maybe get some revenge on that. You could take it down tonight. No cameras, just
no
water and pizza.
I'll do my best.
See what happens.
Yeah.
But the best in the gaming world, 7:30, right here on YouTube.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. You said 7:30. I swear to God, you did.
Did I say 7:30?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Josh
dude.
Beal, tell us.
Expedition 33, 7 o'clock.
You said 7:30.
I don't know.
But yeah, 7 o'clock, even better, right?
Even better early.
But yeah, honestly, a great show today. Really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jane Costa, the merch at downtime.com. Well, everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, enjoy Gaming Corner.
Enjoy Gaming Corner.
Let's go, Yukin, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.